This time to Palworld, and also from the title I put, if you guys don't know, or if you do, July 10th, I will most certainly be possibly doing either the day of, the next day, whatever, of Palworld's full release. Amazing. Gonna be really, like, a lot of stuff they're gonna be putting in it. And two, um, I did make, I think, a stream of this or video put on YouTube. I think I remade it, or at least the world, not the video, because I'm like, oh, I prefer randomized pals instead of randomized by region. It just felt a little more challenging and difficult, a lot difficult. Um, yeah, I did play this quite a bit. I am, well, 43. It was a pain trying to just build this freaking base. I'm not kidding you. Like, I had to do a lot to get like, look at these pals out there. They will destroy me if I did not have this base, obviously. Oh yeah, I think I got a few lift energies. So, I also got rid of the wind. Wow, I picked up a ton. I got rid of the windows. Why? It's in this game, pals can see through windows. So if you're hiding, they will see you and attack you. They can destroy the walls and the structures. So I think I turned off pal rating. But yeah, I will show you what I'm doing. Obviously, this game, this was from the favorite. If you didn't know, the lab. Always make sure you're doing the lab on any new world. Like, it's insane. Like, I think I have an artisan Anubis, which you can't really tell how fast they're working. Like, this is the mining site too. This guy has a 2 on it. He mines it like every, I don't know, maybe like 8 or so seconds, something like that. And he's a 3, and he's mining really fast. Like, I will tell you what, it is massively impactful. So the boost you get, the mining speed, right? More mining speed. This, I think, also gives you mining speed for your pals. So that is already 20%. And let's see, I think, yeah, 35% in total for every single one of these. Just wanted to talk about that because I always use this. Now, I'd like to do a certain amount, like, okay, one that I don't have any. I would do, like, the first level, if I have the materials, I would get the ones that are most important. I would probably say kindling, watering, planting, mining. Lumbering, not so much, but it's still important and helpful. Also, the rewards. So, lumbering and mining, for some reason, are the only 2 that give these. Yeah, I don't think a single of the others do that. They're for other stuff. But those are the ones you want to do. Kindling and cooling are both for the pal eggs. Decreased hatch time. Or more hatch time, right? I think I have some eggs up here that are... Okay, they are done. This, probably because of the... I accidentally left this and got a bunch of Anubises. I didn't mean to do that. However, that's a good thing. Anubises, I'd recommend getting any pal that you can that has good mining, except the turtle, when you can. The turtle, the dig toy is good. That's what people call them. I'm going to tell you what, they are not the best worker. Like, they take breaks more than frickin' any pallet I've ever seen in this game. They're just, I hope they had, like, in the fall release, like, oh, these pals will be more hardworking. Something like, like, like a personality or an attitude. Like it can be random for any of the pals, which would be cool. Like, oh, this pal will work hard, but take more breaks, right? Like they'll work hard faster, but they'll take more breaks. Stuff like that. What does this guy have? Okay, he does have artisan. And anyway, so the lab, huge. I have that. I have this, so I can have them be on specific jobs. My medicine stuff is in here. The bell, you can have that on if you have raids on or not. However, if you want it to be more challenging, I definitely keep raids. I put my, well, the assembly lines here, right? The sphere, the ammo or the weapon, and the production one. I put the. I didn't have room down here for the PAL Expo stuff. Like, I'm not. I'm gonna save that for the materials things. Because there's so many of that, I might actually move this around, make it look nicer. I would definitely do a custom world and take off the deterioration rate. So you can have any shape of base you want, but you do have to have it in. Why are these spawning in my base? A specific location. Right? But also, if a POW has, I think it's the decreased sanity, the diet lever, you'd probably want decrease sanity, not hunger, because you want them to eat the food. The foods can give them a work speed buff or anything like that. You pretty much want to do all that. So I will show you, actually, I didn't show up here. Those are my hot springs. I have 2 more up here. I'm not sure why. I had put the beds for them right here. I made 2 of these because I'm like, oh, I might need it. Also, I have a food thing up here for them, the breeding for there. But I realized I could probably just make 2 bases. It's better to have a base for something like strictly just breeding farms, stuff like that. I only have the berries, the wheat, okay? Because I'm like, look, this is how much I've been getting, like, around, like, an hour or 2, maybe more. Because I got lucky to get a gangler. I think I got him from an egg, actually. Some of these pals I did not get from, like, just, I could just go out there and catch one. Heck no. Do you know how freaking difficult it is to, like, go, like, I did randomize. I'll go out and show you why the heck it's so difficult. Apparently a lot of them been eating the berries up here. Anyway. So that is my base. I will show you what it looks like from the outside, because, oh my gosh. It is, I think I put too much work into the roof. But yeah, that is all the stuff. I got the electricity here, the storage. I have my pals for Anubises. One for handiwork, the rest for the mining. Vixie, the wall, the milk, the... Oh yeah, I just realized I need to put my land ball back in. Because now I have plenty of ore. The problem was I didn't have ore, so I couldn't make spheres, so I put land ball in there. Do I have any good land balls? Or sorry, not land balls. What am I talking about? Any chickpeas? Oh my gosh. So probably the best one is workaholic. Okay, workaholic's good, but I'd rather have this one. So put the chickpea in there instead, right? I have Grizzbolt for electricity and other stuff. I breeded a Ragnarok because the other ones weren't bad, but I wanted a transporting and a kindling. I got Berloha. It took a lot to get that breeded. I have Pen King for anything else except watering because he's not a 4. I have a lot of pals. Some of them I caught, others I just breeded. And the ones I'm using, I'm trying to get like a... I might... Actually, he's what? Level... No, the next boss is level 40, and my pals are not at 40 yet. I'm higher than my pals. But because I keep dying a million times, because I'm not kidding you, I step outside this place and I get annihilated. So I've discovered all of these. I haven't gone to the volcano. I pretty much just discovered these. Like, if I need to go and beat them, sure. Like, I could go defeat King Paga, pals like that. Nobody crazy strong like this Starion. But yeah, this game is painful. I'm gonna just go to this starting area, show you what kind of random savage pals just spawn here. Like, I've died so many times. I've tried a hardcore one. I think it was by streams. I kid you not, I had to restart the world like 4 times or something. It was absolute pain. I ran into all the high-level pals, or any pal that could one-shot me. I'm like, didn't even have a shield. But this one is hardcore, and if my pals die, they're gone. Not, is somebody, okay, yep, Fat Boy's just, he picked a fight with the wrong pal. Dude, I love when they do this because they get their... He just did like 27k or something. Yeah, but those type of pals were like always here. There's Walaska, which is a passive until you hit them. Lift Monk is about the only pal that runs away, no matter what. They will run from you. They do not care. But yeah, I may be leveled up enough, but I'm gonna have to get my pals leveled. So, actually, I could bring one... Yeah, I could use my Ragnarok. I just remember, if you want to level up pals fast, at least to a certain level, it's kind of difficult. You have to just, like, get one pal, I guess, that could just... Oh, not you guys again! I hate them so much. I hate these fellbacks. You are the guys that cause me so many... Ah! Bro, if they hit me, like, one more time, I'm freaking toast. Okay, no. I'm gonna hide so that just gets destroyed. Stay away from me! Ugh. Dude, just a level... I don't want to use my pal because I'm trying to... Gosh darn it, sit still. Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to get them killed. They're only... I guess they're not too low level. Gosh darn it. Oh my gosh, I hit the stupid rock. How does this hit the rock? There's no... I don't... Or the or... Not a fence slider. Not a top... 30s and 40s. Can you please beat it? Those are the type of pals that I don't want to mess with. Taco's just gonna self-destruct, so I don't care. But I have a pal for Mercy hit. Those guys can be a pain because they will one-shot me. Just about. Like this armor, is keeping me alive. If I had the refined armor, it would be better, but, you know. Also, these sanctuaries, if you don't know those, these places, the 3 of them, they have completely random pals too. On random everywhere, not just region. It is a fun, painful challenge if you guys ever want to try the, you know, randomized pals. Like, it is actual pain, but it's fun. I'd probably only do that with friends, because, I'm glad some pals just, they don't even group up on you. If you hit them, run away. The passive ones like this might actually do that, but at the same time, they might not, but... Okay, you help see, I'm glad I have my shield. If I didn't, I'd be caught her. I saw an egg or something over here. So I'll just grab these, because I don't know what they're gonna give me. Because I also don't know what's gonna be around here. Oh wow, you can see my bait. Yeah, that's what it looks like on the outside. I had to make it to where it actually worked. Until they have, like, where you could possibly put a pillar. Actually, well, making the building smoother, I would imagine they're going to do that. Like, no lag when you build and stuff. Stuff like that. I mean, I could try to go and fight the guy. But he's level 40. Literally, I can't do that. I'll tell you this, if your pal and you are under, like, 5 levels, maybe if my Muncha was, like, about... Any of them was close to 40-ish, I would do it. Because it goes 10, the first tower boss, 25, 40, 45, 55 for some reason, and then 60. Or I think 65. It should... I hope they make it more even, or they put in a few more. Like, every 10 levels or something like that would be cool. Let's see, what did I need to do? Oh yeah, I got a Fang Lope, a better mount. Like, they were kind of lowest level enough for me to catch them. Now, I have no idea if they're in that. Yep, they are. 25. Oh, that was the boss one, never mind. So I got the saddle unlocked, right? Also, this armor, I really want to try it, but in this difficulty, 5 times damage, it's not going to be good. I need the better version, because it's just not strong enough to tank a hit, unless you have a lot of health. But I think I made Fang Lope's saddle. I need to repair this. No, I did not. Good thing I'm back here, because this needs a fix. My bow is about to break. That means my damage and everything else is going to be... okay, that's why. Yep, I need more cloth. So I already made Ragnarhawks. Who the heck's outside my base again? Oh yeah, I got a legendary poison crossbow. It's good for poison arrows if a pal's weak to poison. I don't know if they're weak to poison or not. Let me make like 10. I hear some pals just clop. Oh, it's a Reptilo Chris. Of course it is. But that other sounded like a horse type or a mount, you know? So I have no idea. Why do I have these arrows? I don't need these arrows. Put those in here. But yeah, it was a real struggle just to get iron at the start. I kid you not. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, I ran to the wrong thing. Fang Lope is an excellent mount. Starting out, and even in this, if you can find them, or braid one. They have a double jump, a high one at that. They're fast. They have a charge you can use to launch yourself off of cliffs and just go really far to cover tons of distance. But yeah, when they're that, I pretty much happen to use Ragnarok as my mount. Are you serious? Don't tell me it's a high level shiny, bro. I'm gonna check. Make sure there's nothing that can uppercut me. Oh, yeah, cool. I'll just catch that $65 aqua female. No problem. I'm kidding. Oh my gosh. This game. See what I mean? Like, I've rarely seen a shiny. I've gotten like a penguin. That's literally the only one I've seen. But anyway, the volcano. I could go there. I think I should at least get the boss. Okay, I can try to fight him. If I if my pals can't do enough damage, then I at least know. So it's worth trying, but it's also that's a meteor. Yes, meteors make that sound. If it was a um, are you serious? I have my armor on and I'm still too. Wow, dude, this takes some heat resistance. Are you for real, game? Called resistance. Heat resistant. Okay, looks like I'm not gonna be using that. Do I have another pal that I could ride? Let me find out. Let me just look at all the saddles, actually. I'm not using Nightwing. I will literally be having to hop on and off of them 20 times. It. Hold up. I think I caught a Quiver. I might be able to get Quiver instead, at least for this part. Because sometimes I will tell you this. I didn't realize. This is... Oh. No, I'm stupid. I just realized I could go catch a beacon. I found beacon. Why it took me forever to find them is because, where is he? Where is he at? I didn't go down here, and they are right this place. So, let me just go over there and catch one. So I can actually go there. It would be best if you go to the volcano to have a beacon or a non-fire mount. Flyer, preferably. Flyers are, I'd say, usually best. Sometimes they're not as... Oh well, since you're just a level 11, I might as well catch you. I like that I could just do this. Just shoot them from flying, throw a spear at them, and it'll just be a real easy. Yeah. Turtackle. Oh, you guys are a pain in the butt. I should probably not be on my mount. Oh, what did he do? Yep, that's why I have a mercy hit. Ah! No, not you. Not the demon bird. Ah! Can you... Oh, my... You see why I can't leave? They're only 38 and they destroy me in one hit. I'm glad that was by a teleporter. I was... It can be very frustrating, I will say that much. Good lord. Okay. Well, that was... Gosh. Fudge nuggets! You bullies! They're bullies. I'm just trying to catch a turtackle. Next time, I'm gonna look around so there's no stupid aggressive pals like the... What was their name again? How do you say that? Palu? Okay, cool, man. Now a gangler's watching my stuff. Why? I'm so... Wait, those are all ganglers. Are you serious, guys? This is the type of struggle I had to deal with. Except they're always, like, all over the place. It took me 30 minutes sometimes, maybe longer, to get my bag back. Or my sack, because they wouldn't stop literally hunting me down. It's not fun, man. I think I'm just gonna keep the defense. They already broke my armor. Cool, man. I'm not surprised. That happens a lot. Crowachoes. I'm not going to sprint, because if you sprint in the air, anytime you sprint, you use more stamina. In this game, you use a lot. I think it uses more when you go up, but whatever. I'm gonna catch that beacon so I could attempt to see if I can get the tower boss. Also, I would not on this. If you're gonna do they're dead, they're gone, make sure you have them on do not attack anything. And make sure that you pull them back. Oh no. Why? Monkeys? I'm glad you don't have range. What am I doing? No, not the frickin' fins. You see what I mean? I already ran into 3 aggressive pals. Why? Stay away from me. I don't want to run all the way back here, please. Oh, I'm getting out fast. I do not care. I am sprinting. Bro, can I stop running to every known aggressive pal? I'm so glad there's a wall here. Or a hill. Oh my gosh, dude. This is what I mean. If you have to hop on your pal to get out fast, don't die or... Go... Yeah, I don't care about you, Free Pal Alliance nerds. Okay, but this is just pain and suffering. Like, are you serious? Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm sitting here trying to catch one pal and the other just gets in front of them. Okay, well, I caught 2 gloopies. Now, can I get the beacon in peace? That's the only problem. I think the beacon is not you guys. Oh my gosh. This is torture, I'll tell you what. It's fun, but torture. I'm not, no. Any pal that's currently at like 35 maybe. But 30s, I'm like, heck no, I don't have the strength. I don't care if I shoot like Nightwings, something low level. That's literally easy peasy. Also, if you're wondering how I just throw those and just hit them first try, I don't know, man. I just feel it. Hit them. A level 60. Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably use my Univolt this time to hurt them, but I'm pulling them over. I am not going over to them. Good news, my pal, have mercy yet, they also have, okay, that was oh yeah, already loaded up. Probably a Giga Spear. This time I can actually catch without any crazy pals. Nice. Now I can get the freak out of here. Go back home. Do I have all the alpacas? I'm chillin'. Dude, these guys are like one of my favorite. They're so funny. And they are pretty strong. Like, early, they have a freeze wall. I'll tell you what. It's really tough. It puts an actual wall up, and it does a lot of damage. Just making sure I don't stand still, because I don't want to get shot at by a random... Oh, great, he had buddies. And now they want to fight me. Well, I'm glad they're swimming, because when a pal's swimming, they can't really attack you much unless they have a ranged attack. I just gotta be careful. My armor's broken. Okay, that time they were a little farther than I thought. Okay, well that's good. I caused some pals. now I can literally go make the beacon set. I should probably research, not research. Sorry, I should probably unlock it first. Wrong button. Up to this is a 30, what 34 or something. Yep, 34. Even though he's a 29 world boss, I really think they should fix that. Like they should be. Yeah, just. Oh wow, dude, these guys are so funny. Oh, not the dogs, not the dogs. Yakumo's scary, man. Like I tried to live in Faybreak's area, like earlier on when I was only like maybe 20, like not that like early or late. I'm not kidding you. It was actually a nightmare. Oh hey, Pen Kings. I'm just gonna teleport to my base before you hit me with some freaking ranged attack. Okay, but yeah, I should be able to go and get this crafted and attempt to fight the boss, right? That's why I just froze. No, I'm only using them for like the Munchillin, and Anubis ain't gonna help me at all in there, but I will have to use all my highest level pals possible. So, what do I need? Cloth. It's always cloth, man. It's cloth or leather. Jeez. I'm glad I have a Lambo up there just making me, producing cloth, because I need that. You can either make cloth from, great, and not a single, actually I have my own Anubis. Either you want one to produce cloth because you're gonna need it for a few things, and you can also use the wool to make. Good, they're finally done with the expedition. That should actually help. Let's see. I'm gonna have to take all of my pals that are. I can't take you because you're just gonna cook me alive. But yeah, I guess I just take my highest levels. Oh wait, he's also ground. That's good. That's real good. So I think this should be fine. He has seriously weak attacks. If you didn't know, those sound like they're decent, but they're not. They could be. Yeah, I'm gonna just take my Iceland too. I will have to be careful because I think if they get hit once, they might just drop. So, yeah. I will have to use this spot for the beacon so I can actually fly. Good thing about beacon is I think they're a bit worse than Ragnarok, but they are also the only pal I can take it to there because I will get absolutely cooked in the heat if I do not. I probably want to start one of these before I leave. Most likely, I want to try to get these up, Moral Arts. It's mainly the ancient PAL manuscripts that's the problem. Those things are... You can only get them from PAL Expos. So if you're not making sure to do those, that'll make... wow, I have quite a few eggs. Also, another really tough thing, I'll probably do a video on it. It is going to be... I will have to make my pals so strong that they can handle it. Because I can't see health bars, right? If you have a pal in the... You can't see them like if you have it at your bottom left in your team. The raids. If I try to do a raid with permadeath pals, I'm gonna have to have some preparation. They say the first boss have level 45s, even though they're like, what, level 30? right? She is not a joke, and she can absolutely destroy. I think I'd be best for me to have like good CC, so um, uh, electric pals, probably some fire ones, but they're also it's Bellinor, so she's weak to fire. Sorry, dragon, not fire. So if I could get Orzerks, that'd be perfect. Dragon and electricity. And then Yarmantide, Ignis. Both of those are good, but they are kind of hard to braid. They take a while. Okay, so it is like straight this way. Since this is an alpha POW, I have plenty of stam. Although right now it doesn't feel like I have very much. I think some alphas or all alphas have extra stam. So they could fly longer. But you definitely want to put those not passives. What are they? Are they passives? Hold up. No, yes, passives. Okay, so passives. Make sure you have like the increased stab. There is a table that you could just use a somewhat good amount of ones to have good worker, offense. Oh, cool. The Tyrantarus buzz. Oh, that's good. That wind gust will help me get up there a lot faster. Okay, not as high as I thought, but good enough. As you can tell, he's rather slow, or because he's so giant, it looks like he's slow. Anyway, it is right up there. Also, if you didn't know, there are certain areas I learned in this that the magma from like that's a waterfall of lava. That is one thing that will burn you. Like, you will die so fast if you don't got enough health. I think it goes through your shield first. I could be wrong. But this place is dangerous. Not so much the temperature that's the problem, but more or less on the other parts. The pals. If I could get this to open. Okay, too far. There we go. Also, lockpicks, I will always recommend lockpicks. Always get those. They are a permanent key, and I know some people would be like, I'd rather have a bunch of keys than I don't have to, you know, like if you need to grab it quickly, sure, save a key. But, oh my gosh, you dingleberry. See what I mean? I've learned that I do believe if I land with a flying POW... Oh, I also needed sulfur. I have no inventory. Or, wait. If you use a flying POW on this lava, you don't burn. I tested it. I'm like, okay, let's find out. Say, since they're hovering, they're fine. So I'm going to just show you guys. I know I won't die. Yep. So this is fine, as long as you're not using a ground POW. That, however, will burn you if you're too close. I've learned that the hard way. I tried to get my stuff, and I was literally roasting on fire. It's one of the things in this game that you have to stay far enough away that you don't burn. Okay, never mind. I know he's an alpha, but I think this alpha doesn't have the stam as much as Ragnarok or some other POW. But if you do not fly slow, you will definitely run out a lot faster. So you only want to sprint if you're like close, stuff like that. Where is it? Still all the way up the mountaintop. But yeah, this game is fun. I could literally still play it all the time. Just make a randomized pals, crank up the difficulty. Because if it's too easy, it's no fun. You don't want to play it. Even somebody that isn't hardcore gamer, like difficult, super challenging things. You can always change the settings to about the perfect about. Even 2.5 or around 4 times. the damage and health to you and to the pals. They are. That's like it's challenging. The hard mode. I thought you could only get those. I would think they'll change it in the full release. There were beating the hard mode tower bosses after like the level 51. Oh, sorry, I forgot about the 50. I forgot about the level 50 tower boss. My bad. There's like 7 tower bosses. Let's see, 10, 25, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, so there is 7 of them. That is something. Oh, horns and leather. That's fine. Okay, so now that I'm up here, I grab this. And you can tell where this is because it's a very obvious. Before I do that, I have to get rid of my weight. I would always recommend getting weight. Even though this difficulty in this game I played, that you don't need weight too much, but you can always reset. And you can always reset, and starting out, you're gonna need to gather quite a bit of materials. So I'd recommend just doing that. Okay, so let me grab. I don't think I could go here without 2. Yep. If you don't have 2 heat resistance, you're dead. Also, now that I showed that makes me think of down there. You could probably go in there, still get the. You can most certainly get that lift Mongevity without burning because your pal's not really touching the lava. So now that I think about it, it's not as dangerous, difficult as I thought. Also, this is weird. Normally you get 50. I was getting 50, but maybe because it's sulfur, I'm only getting 40. Which is fine, because this is a sulfur gold spot. Just, like, look, there's like 7 or 8 codes here. Is that Iceland? That is Iceland, okay. So yeah, sorry I'm grabbing this. I will fight the boss after getting it. So then, let's see if I can even beat this. So first things first, I gotta go and try to get my best pal team that I possibly can. Because this is not an easy fight. This guy's level 40. His Orzurk is painful. But also, I hope you guys enjoy this. Did please leave a like on the video. Lets me know I want to see more of it. And okay, I totally forgot to assign. You have to always assign them. If they're not actively on it, you have to do that so they mine it. But anyway, or they work on it. They won't always do that. Anyway, pals. So, highest level pals. I know they're highest level, but their attacks are weak. Now, I don't want to use my Ragnar because he might actually die. They might not die, but they have some close attacks. I don't want them. I guess I could take my. Let's see. I really don't know. You know what? Sure, I guess I'll take them just for the extra pal. So let's see how I do. I'm really hoping I could maybe beat it, so I don't have to keep going and getting coal. Coal is not a pain to get, but I have to beat this guy to get the coal mine. The next one is a sulfur, which is what I just gathered. Actually, now that I think about it, oh, so even if your pals are 45, you have to be 48 to get this. This is what you mainly want to fight the boss, the raid bosses for, because if you don't get I'll see how I do it here. But you want that to breed eggs fast. You don't want to make, for the price of like one of those, you could make several of the incubators. This guy in his fancy clothes and his music. I don't know if I'll beat him, but like I said, I will try. If I can't, I will just let him beat me, KO me, whatever, because I don't want to lose any pals. If you don't beat the boss, you just pretty much die. No, he missed it! Ah! Not the AoE, bro. Come on, chillin', use your wall. I like the wall because look, they get stuck in it. Ah! Oh my gosh. I don't know how bad that was gonna hurt. Uh-oh. Heck no. Dude, that move again hurts. Ow! Okay, well, if my shield goes, then I'm pretty much just about dead. I already know that. Oh, I'm doing a lot of damage, actually. Oh, dude, he got double frozen. Munchillin, your turn. Yeah, this is why okay, so I'm doing good damage. I honestly thought I was gonna not do that well. Now I swapped that move will destroy me. There's no exceptions. That does so much damage. Dude, okay, so I forgot because it's 5 times damage to pals. They're obviously gonna do a lot of damage. That did way too much. Oh my gosh. I gotta make sure I swap him. I could shoot him, but I do not want... Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going, buddy? Oh my gosh, you're gonna get roasted. I like that freeze wall because they actually are stuck. They cannot move, actually. I've never seen... Oh, they got popsicled. I'm sure in the full release they're gonna get rid of this to where you can't just, you know... No. Okay, well, if that's after me, that's fine, but that means I have to watch for my pal not getting hit. Okay, this was a whole lot easier than I thought. I forgot. The element and the damage, or the element and the 5 times damage, that would do a lot of damage. Damn. Oh, why me? Oh! I get hit by 2 of those and I'm toast, man. This is actually really quick. I didn't think I was going to do this well. That ice bomb is crazy strong, bro. Come on, chillin', finish him off. I'm surprised I beat him. This makes me think I could keep fighting him. And you want to fight these tower bosses to level up pals really fast. You just have one pal that is their weakness and could just like destroy them super fast. Makes the fight. Wow, that looked freaky when I first looked at it. But that was actually not that bad. Now that I realize I can actually do that without problem, I will probably go to fight the level 45 after I fight them a few more times. You know, I was doing thousands. If you're not doing thousands on a hit or enough, like if I was, say, for a boss that has almost a million health, if you're not doing like maybe 5 to 10k damage hit, you are not going to beat him. I beat this guy with pals that don't... He had extra damage. That was a big thing. But every other, did not. So you could tell the difference. Anyway, leveling them up to give them more stats, like starring them up. Wait, what? Hold the fuck.
You can join.
Making the food in your inventory less. Oh, so that's cool. I didn't know Mud Chili could do that. Anyway, I beat him. I don't like exploring the map until I actually get my entire, or sorry, until I get a fast mount. I do not like doing that because I feel like it's just Nightwing, especially. No, it takes you 20 years to get around with that guy. Anyway, that'll probably be it for this video. If you guys do want to see more of it, let me know in the comments and if you enjoyed it. But yeah, I guess I forgot that. Didn't realize 5 times damage could really, like, if you could CC him, I could probably beat those raid bosses. At least the first one real easy. I kid you not, I have not even got past the second raid boss playing this game ever. Like, it has just been that. Like, you want to give them all the right passes. You want to have a team for it. You need them to have enough levels. And if you also use the statue, it can give them more stats, which really help. So just doing all that stuff, if you do not have it on a hard permadeath pals, you will not be able to beat them. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.